Another year is gone. Indeed, another decade is gone. I can call this decade a decade of Forex trading. This decade has changed my life in many ways. I've seen two of my tiny deposits grow into a beautiful 11-year-old and a 9-year-old. Things grow if you just let them. I have learned that had I invested 100k in 2009 and did nothing but let it grow an index-based fund, it would have tripled itself. Much like Sarah and Adam, who have grown exponentially, both physically and had quantum leaps in their mental growth. All I had to do was feed them. Not so simple though. I too have changed to a degree I don't recognize myself anymore. It's true. I used to think differently. I had so many worries and ambitions. I had misconceptions and false beliefs, all shattered, and perhaps new ones developed. I can see clearly now. One thing that is huge is that I have changed my belief system in a way I never thought was possible. That everything in the universe has an internal structure. Much like the skeleton of a human body, the mind has its own hidden structure. It's made of belief system. It can be found and it can be changed. The biggest thing I have learned in life is to never assume, never presume, and never take things for granted. Nothing is permanent, but also nothing is impossible. You can build things, you can learn new skills, and you can break habits and create new ones. Seek help and be grateful to those who help you. But keep in mind, nobody will do everything for you forever. So you have to get up and do it for yourself. If you want success, you have to put in the hard work. The formula is simple. Consistency is the key. And consistency consists of two things. I have put in the form of an equation. Consistency is equal to discipline plus patience. Another great lesson I have learned and would love to is that keeping things simple really is the answer. But understanding simplicity itself is not simple. Just like success itself depends on how you define success, simplicity is something you have to define for yourself. Something that is simple for you might still be complex for me. So find out what is your simple. For example, in trading, when you say keep things simple, people often confuse it with how your chart looks. Yes, that's part of it, but it also applies to what goes on inside your brain. We must keep a simple and objective mindset. Objectivity is simplicity. Creating rules and following it is simplicity. Apply the 80-20 rule and get rid of activities, objects, and beliefs that don't serve a purpose. This is simplicity. And another one is to keep a steady pace. People don't have patience, and they want to make money as quickly as possible. They want growth to be faster than it should be. While that is not a bad demand, but we have to be realistic. Consistent, steady growth is sustainable. In order to speed up growth, you are often required to increase your risk. The higher risk you take, the faster will be your growth. But if things go wrong, then the demise will also be at a faster rate. 10 years ago, I never thought about 10 years later, and I should have. So now I urge you, and I pledge to myself that I will think about the next year. I will plan for it. I will also do that for the next 5 years. This will be my 5-year plan, and I will put in place the 10-year plan, which will have 2 parts. 2 5-year plans. The first part of the 5-year plan is for the year T20 to T25. First plan is more important and has higher priority. And obviously, the first year of the first plan is the highest priority. These things 10 years ago looked like a waste of time for me, but now I know how wrong I was. I'm not going to make that mistake again. But it's never too late, so start today. This decade is ending with the best December I've ever seen. I've never seen such an incredibly profitable December since my trading universe popped into existence back in 2006. My vision for the next decade and the next year is 2020. I can see clearly now. Yes, I am absolutely clear on what I should be doing in the year T20. My plan for my personal financial and mental development is in place. Trading wise, all I want is 5% profit per month on a consistent basis. It's very achievable. My goal for the AIMS community is to create an environment for members where they can flourish. Keep hitting targets. The message is clear. Keep working towards target zone 1. Want what the market wants with an attitude of gratitude. And consistency is a product of patience and discipline. Linda Raschke, the legendary trader, told Dr. Steenbarger a few years ago she suggested mastering just one pattern before tackling others. I urge you to take that advice to heart. I did it and have never regretted it, and you won't regret it either. Take advantage of the pathway that is laid out for you. Start at stage 1 and work your way towards stage 3. I wish you all Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year. Let's do it. The year of the T20, here we come.